What's going on, everybody? This your boy Blackout Jones with Just Shooting the Sports. I know it's been a couple of days since I've dropped some content, but here we are. I'm back, and I'm better than ever. But with that, we're going to talk about an end of an era and the beginning of a new one. That and so much more right here. Let's get it. Well, you heard it this morning. Gregg Popovich, also known as Coach Pop, has stepped down as the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. 3-decade run, 29 years as a head coach, 5 championships within them 29 years. And he's had some of the greats to play for him, such as Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, David Robinson, and so many more that have played under Coach Pop and have won championships. The reason why I say it's bittersweet, because like I stated at the beginning of the video, I'm just coming back after a couple days, had things to do, take care of some family business. So it was kind of bittersweet to kind of come back to this. Because, we all love and we all respect Coach Pop in so many ways. Even though there were times where we were like, man, who the Spurs? Like, nobody really, we think just San Antonio is a fan. They're the only fans in San Antonio in regards to the Spurs, because I don't see nobody else outside of San Antonio that dons a Tim Duncan jersey or a David Robinson jersey or Tony Parker jersey, Ginobili jersey, so forth and so on. But well-respected amongst his peers, well-respected in the league, well-respected around the world, and other things as well, too. He's definitely about justice, for everyone, for all humanity. He's proven that, each year. Anytime that, there was something that came up that needed to be discussed, that needed to have attention to, he was at the forefront. So, you definitely have to respect him for that, But, hey, we're losing a legend. We're definitely losing a legend. Probably an end of an era for probably the last of the great coaches out here. Definitely that I grew up watching. So, and no disrespect to the other coaches, but yeah, y'all can't light a candle to my man right here, Coach Pop. But, let's get to it. Like I said, 29 years in the game, 5 championships. He started with the Spurs during the 96 and 97 season. They missed the playoffs that year, but there was more to come after that. First year coach, stuff happens. But in 2,291 games, he was able to compile a win-loss record of 1,422 wins to 869 losses. So, it is what it is. Like I said, 5 championships. Now, within the last 5-6 years, they haven't even made it to the playoffs. A couple years before that, they were losing in the first round. Last time they made it to the conference finals, was 2016, 2017. Probably one of the last great teams that he has had. But since then, they've been below 500 at best, mediocre. But it's not really his fault. I mean, he's still a great coach. Sometimes it's just the talent that you're dealt with, and in some cases, when you don't have veteran leadership anymore, to kind of mask those mistakes, those weaknesses, this is what you get. But later on, he started, I know earlier this year, he had a couple of, he had a health scare recently. So I'm pretty sure that was the decision that, this is the reason why this decision is coming out. But just because he's stepping away as a head coach, he will transition as the team president. And the new head coach will be Mitch Johnson, which is one of his assistants. And he will be taking over for the San Antonio Spurs. So, definitely keeping it in-house. It's a good move. You ain't really got to be sitting there and, going through the motions, trying to find a head coach, during the off season. He's been there. He knows the system. Players know him. I'm pretty sure the players love him, so it'll work out. But definitely a legend. You know, I mean, what else can you say about Coach Pop? One of the greats that this league, that this sport has ever seen. So that's just what it is right now, man. But I'm happy for him. You know, hey, get some rest, man. You've done a great job. And I mean, and let's be honest here. Let's not forget, my man was a 3-time NBA Coach of the Year. Also, he led the U.S. to a gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics and coached 6 Hall of Famers in San Antonio. As I already mentioned, Ginobili, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker. He even coached Dominique Wilkins and Paul Gasol. Say, Dominique Wilkins was with the Spurs? Yo, that's wild. I think he was. Or he might have coached him in the Olympics. Oh, no, he wasn't in the Olympics. Dang, that's crazy. Damn, Dominique. Hell, even Coach Pop coached you. Yeah, you might have been in the league a little too long. But yeah, man. But they won championships. First championship came in '99. We all know that was the strike season, the shortened season. They beat the New York Knicks. And then they won in 2003, 2005, 2007, and the last one was in 2014. In his first 22 seasons as a coach, though, the Spurs had 22 winning records. The first 20 of those seasons winning at least 60% of the time. Now, his decision to step away now comes with the Spurs having just completed their second year of their rebuild with, you know, the French star, Victor Wembanyama, or whatever his name is. And then they just had 2 back-to-back Rookie of the Years. So, you know, the talent is there. It's coming. It just won't be up under Coach Pop. Well, technically it will be because he's still going to be the team president. But, you know, we definitely wish him well, wish him luck, you know, in his new job. I mean, you thought he was team president anyway, regardless, you know. So great for him, great for the Spurs organization. As Charles Barkley would always say, the Spurs organization is one of the best organizations in the world. That's it. That's all we can really say, man. But to Coach Pop, as a fan, and as other fans will probably say, we thank you for all the years that you've given us, even some of the jokes and pranks that you pulled on Shaq with the Hack of Shaq. Because understand something, I want to say Coach Pop was the first one to start that Hack of Shaq. So, hey, big ups to you. Congratulations on 29 seasons. And congratulations on becoming the team president and being on staff. And, hey, we look forward to, you know, many more sound bites that you've given us through the years and that you will continue to give us. So, from your boy, Blackout Jones, we're just shooting the sports. Also, before I even get to that, please follow, like, subscribe, share, and comment. You know, what are y'all thoughts? You know, what are your memories of Coach Pop? Even if you wasn't a fan of the Spurs, you know, but I'm pretty sure you were a fan of his. You know, hey, drop a comment, drop a thought, man. Appreciate it. But like I said before, man, this your boy Blackout Jones with Just Shooting the Sports. I appreciate y'all. Salute y'all. I'm out.